Good afternoon. Oh, good evening, it would be here. My name is Chris. Hello. I'm going to do some drafting. This could be interesting. Just get on the train of drafting and try and be as good as Channel Fireball and just fail miserably. But maybe not. We'll do a Gatecrash. It's cheapest at the moment to do a Gatecrash. The packs are 3 tickets each, which is fairly good for drafting purposes. I would prefer to be doing Return to Ravnica or Innistrad, and I do have packs for that, so... Right, here we go. The Innistrad draft will follow, but let's do something current to begin with. Clan Defiance. That's a very, very good opening card. It's easily splashable in Boros or Simic. There's no reason not to take it. I mean, the pack is very good. I mean, we have Basilica Screecher as a very solid extorter. Drakewing is fantastic. Viscopa Guildmage I like, even though I feel that I shouldn't, because it's a bit tough to really do well out of. Pitfight is also solid. Disciple of the Old Ways is good, but it has to be Clan Defiance. I mean, we're passing a lot of very good green, which is a bit of a shame, but we can't not take Clan Defiance. It's amazing. Whenever something says choose one or more, I think you really want it. So let's take that. Here we receive very little indeed. Of course, they took the actual rare. The foil rare is not really relevant here. Here for us it's Zertar Swine or Spire Tracer. I've read Conley's article on Spire Tracer, and it would amuse me to go down that route. On the other hand, I would like to stick with something conventional. I think I'm not Conley Woods. There is also a Knight of Obligation, which is very, very solid, and it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but it doesn't really fit in with the Naya plan. I think this is more of an Orzhov card than a Boros card, certainly. Zertar Swine, second pick, I'm very happy with. Spire Tracer I could have gone for, but hopefully we'll pick up another one. Hopefully everyone just hasn't gone down that route. Here... good cards are Skyjack, Basilica Guards, and Hands of Binding. I have a feeling we're being cut out of red. Miming Slime is very good as well, in the right deck. I mean, in this sort of deck it's good. Just make big fat things and make even more big fat things. I know it opens yourself up to 2-for-1s, but it's been fairly solid whenever I've played with it. Agoraphobia is also decent. This is tough. I kind of want to take the Skyjack here, and then we'll be following the... I don't know, that sort of pushes it into Boros because red is being cut so much. Maybe I just take the Hands of Binding. It's not necessarily... These are quite tough packs. I think I take the Miming Slime. We'll stay on message and get rewarded with a Croconura. That pack was tough, and I was tempted to move away because I think red is being cut, but from this pack we see that we're still getting good green, so hopefully we can still make a good deck out of this. Fourth pick Croconura is very, very solid, and is an indicator that green is open, so even taking Hands of Binding in the last pack would have equally been good. Because I would happily swap and just keep this as a splash, but Croconura is fantastic, and that's where we want to be. And a Slaughterhorn, that's just brilliant. Definitely getting rewarded for staying in green. Orzhov wise, this is good, and more Basilica Guards is good, but the fact that we're getting Swordhorn very, very late is very encouraging as well. It's a shame to be passing Ruination Worm, but I'm not... the ramp strategy isn't necessarily the best in the world. Travis Wu's 5-colour nuts deck is very, very funny to watch, but we'll stay on message. Here I'll take the Prism. I think that's the best thing to do. The only other option there for us is Burst of Strength, and I do like Burst of Strength, but they tend to go late anyway, so there's no reason to pick one up this early, and Fixing is always solid if we do happen to end up going 3 colours. At this point I don't think we are going 3 colours, but it's not a bad thing to pick it up just in case. Here we have a Scorchwalker, which isn't... I wouldn't, begrudge anyone taking that. Bomber Core isn't really what we want to be doing. Assault Griffin isn't really what we want to be doing, so I think Scorchwalker is the pick. I certainly rate it higher than Naturalize in this situation. We do want creatures, and Blood Rush creatures especially, so I'm happy to take that. Keeps us in 2 colours as well. Man, that is a late Mind Eye Drake. Do I like it more than the Snapjaw? No, I think we still want 1 Snapjaw. It's a shame to be picking one of these up early because they go incredibly late, for good reason. But I will take the Snapjaw. Stay on message, I think. Just don't pass anything that could be construed that... Well... Basilica Screecher Wield. That never happens, ever. It's a shame that we're passing that, but it would send a very strong signal to anyone else who's umming and ahhing in black to our right. So I will take the Boros Guildgate, just in case we happen to see something white that we want to splash. We could open Aurelia's Fury, that would be fairly decent. We get another Boros Guildgate, and I'm perfectly happy taking 2. If I want to splash white, I think I will want 2 Guildgates and the Prism instead of just the 1. It could end up being quite a grindy Naya deck. I certainly value it over the Zorichi Tiger here. Here the pick is very, very clearly Towering Thunderfist. It's a perfectly serviceable creature. There's no reason not to take it. Ruination Worm, that's perfectly good too. We'll take Mental Vapors even though we're not playing it because Sky Games is very unplayable. So we've got Naturalize for the sideboard. Apart from that, I'm fairly happy with all that we've got here. We're probably not playing the Ruination Worm, but depending on what we see in packs 2 and 3, we could end up in sort of a rampy deck. The ramp is very, very good with Ruination Worm and Clan Defiance, because, of course, we've got all these things, and, Verdant Haven is definitely a card. Wow, there is no green here at all. It's Homing Lightning, Foundry Champion, and that's pretty much it. And I think I will... I favour the Foundry Champion. Like, this pack is terrible for us. I'm certainly not first picking a Scorchwalker. That just... it's not the best idea. No, I should take Homing Lightning, really. It is removal. While we do want to splash... Well, we don't necessarily want to splash, but we want to keep the option open for splashing. First picking a splash card when we're not even sure that is what we're doing isn't necessarily a good idea. So we'll take Homing Lightning and be happy for the removal. And we have no green here either. That is a bit worrying. We have virtually no red either. That's not good. We can cut Killing Glare and we can play it off the Prophetic Prism and a Swamp. We could go Jund. Because at the moment, this isn't ideal. So I will take the Killing Glare and hope that we're not just getting horrendously cut. And here take the Verdant Haven. Oh man, what happened? Where's the Black Drafter seated to our right, who's taken all those good extort cards we were passing? Dimir Charm I can understand still being here, but... are we just getting cut from red? We're getting cut from red. This is bad. Man, what happened? We'll take Armored Transport. That's a perfectly serviceable creature. But at this point, I almost want to take the Guildgate and hope that we can build some kind of rampy 5-colour deck. Ugh, what went wrong? Ooze Flux is very good in the Simic deck. it's not very good for us. Oh, these packs are terrible. I think we're going down the route of needing to take Guild Gates and hope for Greenside Watchers and Verdant Havens, and that's not a good position to be in. We still have no 2-drops either. I guess we could hope that these packs have just been terrible, but man. Yeah, at this point we are going Naya, and we're going to possibly go 4-colour. Because I don't know what's going on. I don't understand how white is being past both sides. But it's messing with what we want to do. I get the feeling that these packs have just been bad. Because there are no good cards here. Gutter Skulk is good for someone, not us. Orzhov Keyrune is good for the person who's Orzhov. I know it's not the best, but I'd certainly... This isn't good. This is not what we want at all. And there is nothing to actually take here. We will cut the Keymaster Rogue as being slightly more playable than all the others, but... Wow, we're not doing well here. We are going 5-colour control, ladies and gentlemen. This is not what we want to be doing. But we'll have to take the Psychic Strike. Knight of Obligation tabled. Sure, that shouldn't ever happen in any draft format. I think this is going to be a train wreck, I'm not going to lie. Normally I'm much better at this, but I don't think people know what they're doing. Mark for Death is removal. Dutiful Thrall is something we may have to play. Oh, what is this? What is this monstrosity that we're making here? 4-colour, vaguely good stuff, but not really. We have 10 creatures, which is on par for being pack 2, but... Miming Slime may not be seeing play, though actually I think it will, because it is a creature and we just seem to be ramping into big things. We want to prioritise early removal. Things like Executioner's Swing are excellent for this kind of deck. Arms Beast is fairly good. we just want to throw caution to the wind and just play 5 colours. We need to prioritise Verdant Havens and Greenside Watchers in this, because we're not seeing anything good in any of these packs. Nimbus Swimmer will take because it is another X spell, so we're looking to ramp. But we really need 2-drops. You could stay on message with Syndic of Tithes if we just want to try Naya still. Like, maybe that's the pick instead. Because it provides reach, it keeps us alive, and it is a 2-drop. God, if I even win one game with this, I'll be very happy. We will take Syndic. And just man up. See, now we're back on message. We've got a Croconura, we've got a Slaughterhorn, a Warmind Infantry. We're just... Oh, and a Fire Fist Striker? We're just rolling in all the good cards now. How did the last pack go so badly? We're taking Croconura. That card is the best green common. It's... Like, Slaughterhorn is very good as well, but Croconura, especially in this grindy, terrible deck, it has to be Croconura. 1000 Lashes if we are sticking with the 4-colour, 5-colour monstrosity route. And again, there are no 2-drops. The only 2-drop, the only things I want over whatever we get is 2-drops. So I will take 1000 Lashes here. Not gonna lie, this is not the best draft I've ever done. We'll try and make something of it. We now get a Disciple of the Old Ways, which brings us back on message. So I will take that. We get another Angelic Edict or Illuminate Primordial. We're being cut out of green again, which is very, very disappointing. This is going to go very badly. I'm not going to lie. We're going to take Angelic Edict here. that even correct? Do we just hope that a Greenside Watcher gets through and slam Luminate Primordial? No, we don't. That's really, really pushing it. I think this deck has gone very, very wrong. Somewhere I misread a signal. I knew we were being cut out of red, but like we're being cut out of black as well, so maybe all the decks are bad. Maybe there's just one king of this draft who's been able to put together a deck which actually does some things that mean he wins the game. But I think everyone else should be on the same keel of just crying, I think. So we're base red green still. Gruul Charm is good, so we'll take that. But if we're being cut from black, then Death's Approach shouldn't be reaching us. I don't understand what people are in. Again, all of these are unplayable, apart from Leyline Phantom. Leyline Phantom and Death's Approach are the only two playable cards here, but I oh, this has not gone well. As drafts go, I have seen much better, and hopefully I won't be judged on my performance here. I'll be judged on, I don't know, entertainment? It's not been that entertaining either. Oh no. We'll take all the guild gates. Yeah, we'll take this as well. I don't even know anymore. Do we take a Realm Right and fix all our mana? Maybe. Is that correct? It's not correct, surely. If you're the deck playing Realm Right, ugh. So we have the 5-colour ramp deck with very little ramp and very little anything. We'll take Metropolis Sprite. We're cutting things left, right and centre here. We'll take another Naturalize. Maybe we should have been taking the key runes. They do ramp us and they fix our colours such as they are. I will take a Wildwood Rebirth here, but I don't think I'm playing any of these cards. I'll take an island. I like passing terrible cards that are unplayable, just in case people play them, as is the person to my right. So we'll try and come up with something, though I think what we will come up with is very, very bad. Where do I even start? I guess I put all of these in. I play this because I can play it. Clan Defiance is good. Zertar Swine is something we want to play. That is something we want to play. That keeps us alive. That keeps us alive. These keep us alive. So we've got white. That's one colour we have. Croconura and this we do want to keep in. No, not Naturalize. We want this and this. Homing Lightning may be too expensive for this deck. This deck of bad cards. That's 23 already, and it's got 8 creatures in it. Oh dear. What did I do to deserve this? Oh no, it's 23 with all of these gates. I guess I take these out. I have drafted some cards. Some cards which do very little, and which will lead me down a very bad path. I think I should have taken the second Prophetic Prism. I can't even remember what I took over it. Oh dear. Oh dear, deck. Oh Modo. Oh viewers. What has happened here? How did we end up with such an atrocious deck? Homing Lightning we can play, because we do have 4 red guild gates. It's just a shame about the rest. Towering Thunderfist is a thing we can do. Let's cost sort this. So we've got removal, 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 removal. That's removal as well. Which doesn't actually tally with the rest of the removal we have, because this doesn't kill things and this exiles things. Fine. We need a few more creatures, so we'll run Thunderfist, because I think it's better than Scorchwalker. We'll run the Psychic Strikes as well, and we'll run all these gates, add some land, suggest. That's probably correct. I don't even know. What's correct in this? What on earth? I need white early, and I need green early. The red comes later, so I can appreciate that. We've got 4 red sources here, and 2 from this, which is good. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green sources. That's probably too low. I think that's more correct. Though we do need that in order to cast the Psychic Strikes. No, we run 18 land. That's not even... You know, we're definitely running 18 land. It's just a question of what we cut. Probably the Death's Approach, because that doesn't really do very much at all. Yeah. But then if we cut the Death's Approach, we have 1 fewer removal spell. I don't even think this deck is going to get past the first round, but we will try it and see what happens. The Croconuras are excellent, and any hand with a Forest and a Croconura will probably be a keeper. Yeah, this will have to do. See you in round 1, I guess. But I'm really not rating our chances.